Ever wondered what happens when the courtroom transforms into a stage for real-life drama? You are watching the craziest courtroom moments of all time. If you enjoyed these courtroom dramas, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more gripping legal content. Number 1. This is TJ Lane, who is 30 years old now. He was charged with multiple murders in Ohio on February 27, 2012 in the Chardon High School. He killed 3 students and injured 3 more with a .22 caliber handgun. He was charged with 3 counts of aggravated murder and 1 count of felonious assault. Lane was tried as an adult in court and pleaded guilty to all counts. He appeared in the court wearing a t-shirt with the word "killer" written on it. During his sentencing hearing, he began exhibiting public antics for attention. He smiled and laughed while listening to testimonies provided by the parents of those who were killed. The judge described Lane's behavior as heinous and senseless. He was convicted and sentenced to 3 life sentences without the chance of parole. Now he is serving the remainder of his 3 life sentences at the Warren Correctional Institution in Youngstown, Ohio. Number 2. This is Alen McCarty. He was arrested and charged with making death threats to a judge in a child custody case. The jury of 3 women and 3 men took about 30 minutes to find McCarty guilty of 2 counts of threats or extortion and 2 counts of corruption by threat against a public official. Besides threatening the judge, McCarty also threatened a pair of dispatchers in the phone calls. His uncontrolled reaction resulted in him watching most of his trial Thursday morning from behind one-way glass in a small room as he was yelling at the judge. He was sentenced to 20 years in prison and is currently serving his sentence in county jail. Number 3. The man in the video is 46-year-old Esteban Carpio. Esteban Carpio was arrested on April 17, 2005 and later charged with the first-degree murder of a 50-year-old police officer named Detective Sergeant James Allen. The Providence police officers were questioning him for the stabbing of Madeline Gatta, an 84-year-old woman. A detective left the third-floor interview room to acquire water for Carpio. James Allen was alone with Carpio. Carpio grabbed Allen's gun and shot him twice in the chest, killing the officer on the spot. He then attempted to elude police by jumping out of a third-floor window, but was captured 45 minutes later. The courtroom was surprised on June 27, 2006 when they found Carpio wearing a mask with a red, bruised and swollen face. When his family members saw him, they screamed and accused the police officers of brutality. The jury in the murder trial of Esteban Carpio rejected his insanity defense and he was sentenced to life in prison without parole on October 10, 2006. He was also sentenced to 20 years in prison for the assault on Madeline Gatta. Esteban Carpio is currently serving his life sentence at McDougall Walker Correctional Institution, a high-security prison based in Suffield, Connecticut. Number 4. Now, this is Daniel Villegas, a 36-year-old man. He was accused of murdering 2 teens. He killed Armando Mando Lazo, 17, and Bobby England, 18, when he was 16 years old. He attempted the murder on April 10, 1993, when they were returning from a house party. At that time, he says, in the absence of an attorney and his parents, he was coerced by an El Paso detective to confess. Daniel's first trial ended in a hung jury. In Daniel's second trial, he was represented by a public defender who called only 1 witness, which led to his conviction. However, he maintained his innocence throughout the trials. After decades behind bars, his third trial ended in a full acquittal, and for the first time, he was a truly free man. There is a question that we should ask ourselves and society. Aren't we also a part of this craziness that takes place in the courtroom at times? Isn't it our failure as a civilized society? Do let us know your thoughts in the comment box. Have you witnessed something even crazier in a courtroom? Let us know below in the comment box. That's all for today. Hope you liked the video. Please subscribe for more.